Hey guys, it's Blackwing Servant here with a new updated Blackwing deck list. Haven't done a Blackwing deck list in a while because I've been playing Savers, but decided to move back to Blackwings because they just didn't have the same feel for me. Made some new text choices, changed up a bit, some stuff, took out some stuff, so let's get started. Alright, first off, Triple Shura, same old, main guy of the deck, beats stuff. You can swing, special summon a monster, thin out your deck, get a +1, never a bad card. Next card in the deck, Triple Bora. This good. This card is amazing. This card is good. He special summons himself, so that's an automatic plus. He has an effect that pierces, which is definitely good too. Combos with Sirocco, so I can't really complain. There are a lot of people out there that run 2, but I would recommend running 3 because he's kind of a triple is kind of a staple in Blackwing decks, and you should stick with it. All right, next card, Triple Blizzard. Do not run 2. I would always say run 3 in Blackwings. There's so many level 4s in here, it's not a problem getting one out of the graveyard. You can even special Gale or Kalute if it comes down to it. Because he doesn't negate the monster he special summons effect, you can just abuse Gale or abuse whoever you special summon and then just swap it back to the hand with Zephyros and combo. So he's good at 3. Next card, 2 Siroccos. Sirocco's a good card. Don't run 3. 2's a perfect number. If you draw into 2 of them, you can either use one of them for Allure fodder, for Cards of Black Feathers fodder, or just for Brio or anything like that. And he can run over big beat sticks like Doom Caliber Knight, Ryo, and other stuff like that. So he's a good card, period. So I'd say run 2 of them. I wouldn't say run less, run 1, or run none at all because he's still a good card no matter what happens. Okay. Next card, 1 Zephyros the Elite, has a lot of combos in the Blackwing deck. Should only run 1 because you can only use his effect once. But other than that, he's pretty good because you can ram something with Shura, special summon Kalute or Gale, pop him back to the hand, special summon again, and there's just so many combos you can go off with this guy. It's just amazing. Next, 1 Gale, staple in Blackwings, don't really have to explain that one much. 1 Kalute, same as Gale, run over your beat sticks, special summon with Shura, just a really great card. 1 Vayu, would not suggest running more than 1. I've tried it, I just kept drawing into more than 1, and it was really just bad, and I was forced to just set them even when I didn't have an Icarus, so that's really bad. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with Vayu, attack with Shura, especially some of this guy, Synchro for Catastor. If he's a dead draw in your hand, you could just remove him for Allure, Cards of Black Feathers, just become down to it, so 1 Vayu is good, it's just a perfect right there, don't mess with that. 1 Dark Armed Dragon, staple in Blackwings. 1 Gores. A lot of people have decided not to main Gores because they think that Black Roland is going to stay on the field. Let me tell you, with this meta, triple MSTs, Heavy Storm, Injectors, triple Icarus, even if it comes down to it, Black Roland is not going to stay on the field long. At max, it'll stay on there for 2 turns, and even then, if it stays longer, Blackwings are going to win because triple turn, Black Roland, it's just auto win. So Gores is still a live card, especially in this format, so I'd suggest running him. 1 Effect Veiler, amazing this format, stops a lot of the top decks, Dino, Rabbits, Injectors, all that good stuff. They go Wind Up Loop, or they go a Rabbit or something. They could call Cryo for Rabbit, so you don't really want to use it in that situation. But if for the Wind Ups and the Injectors, you just drop this, sells them for a turn, gives you enough to come back. Really good card. 1 Black Roland, because that's all we can play. And I'm also looking for a super rare version, so if you guys have one of those, that'd be really helpful if you could trade me that or sell it to me at a reasonable price. 2 Fighter Duality, decided to drop down to 2 because I kept drawing to 2 in the beginning, and that was just really, really dead. So I dropped down to 2, works fine, perfectly fine for me. Another set card of mine, 2 Forbidden Lance. This works amazing in this deck. For this deck, you really need your monsters to stay on the field, so Forbidden Lance is a way you can do that. They go Bottomless, Dimensional, or Mirror Force, something like that. You chain Forbidden Lance, your monsters stay on the field, they minus a card. And it also combos well with Shura, damage calc, your opponent's monster loses 800 attack. Shura runs over, you get to switch summon the monster. And it also combos well with Armor Master, so it can stay on the field from cards like Darkhold, Mirror Force, to Bottomless. Double MSTs, wouldn't run more, wouldn't run less. Right now, this is good by itself. Uh, Actually, I might run less depending. I'm not too sure. Maybe when the new Blackwing comes out, Gladius the White Knight. If you guys haven't seen him, check him out. I'll post a link below. He's a really great card. I can't wait for him to come out. It'll make the deck a lot more fun to play. And 2 MSTs right now is a solid set. So, yeah. 1 card to Black Feathers decided to replace the 3rd pot with this card. Combos well with Pot of Duality and Allure of Darkness. You go pot, and you play cards with Black Feathers, and you play Allure of Darkness, and you just thin out your deck by a lot of cards and gain a lot of pluses. 1 Allure of Darkness, staple in Black There's not much to explain. 1 Mind Control, staple. 1 Monster Reborn, staple. 1 Heavy Storm, staple. Now, I run Heavy Storm in this deck, still debating whether or not to replace it with Dark Hole. Not really sure which one deserves a spot more in Blackwing, because Icarus can just make up for the other one. So, if you guys think I should run Dark Hole over Heavy Storm, just comment below, or if I should run Heavy Storm over. Right now, it's Heavy Storm, so, yeah. Alright, main card of the deck, Triple Icarus Attack. I would not suggest running less than this one. Even though there are a lot of Starlight Roads running around, you have Solemn still deal with it. Just go Solemn Judgment that Starlight Road or Solemn Warning it, because you could do that because it special summons a monster. So Icarus is still a very live card. Would not suggest running less than 3. Alright. 2 Solemn Warnings, staple. Another tech card of mine, 2 Dimensional Prison. Dimensional Prison is just a really good card overall. It doesn't say destroy, which is a great plus. Just remove the monster from play. Because this format, you do not want your opponents having their monsters in the graveyard. So they swing at you with an Envoy or something, you go Dimensional Prison. They lose that forever until they go return from a different dimension or some bull crap like that. But right now, Dimensional Prison is good. I'm also looking for an ultra rare version if anyone has one. That would be awesome. Okay. 1 Torrential Tribute. Was going to run 2, but decided to stick with the 1. Blew up my monsters too much. Didn't really like that. So 1's really good just to stop your opponent's plays, especially windups and stuff like that. 1 Starlight Road. I know I talk a lot of trash about this card, but this format is becoming really good because there are 2 Torrential, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Mirror Force, Black Rose Dragon, and a lot of destruction cards, which every deck you face is going to main at least 1 of those. So you will have a situation where you're probably going to use it. So this card is still good this format, especially in this format. And next, 1 Solemn Judgment, staple. Alright, now onto the extra deck. Run 1 Justice Decisive Armor for light decks. 1 Scribe Dragon, staple. 1 Dark Iron Dragon, kind of staple for dark decks. 1 Stardust Dragon, staple. 1 Civil One, staple for, if you run the Arm Master, value, then he's a staple for your extra deck. 1 Black Rose Dragon, you could go Black Rose, bolt the field, give you a chance to come back. 2 Armed Wing, I would not suggest running any less of the Blackwing monsters. 2 Armed Wing, 2 Armor Master is a perfect combination right there. You don't need more, you do not need less. Because this is a Blackwing deck, and as I said before, you need to stick with your Blackwing cards. You do not need to run these Thunder Kings, these Maxis, these all these Valors. They're good tech cards, but do not let them become the main heart of your deck for win conditions. Stick with your Blackwing stuff, and you'll be all set for this deck. And 1 Bridle, staple for Blackwing. 1 Vortex the Whirlwind, pretty good 5-star. You can attack with your bring out value sync for this guy, and then you can either use his Destroy the Battle effect, or you can use his the fact that he's one of these to tribute him for Icarus. And 1 Catastor, staple for Blackwing, and 1 Utopia, pretty good Exceed, the only Exceed I'll ever appreciate, negates attack, so pretty good. Now onto the side deck. I have my Sirocco in there, for verification because they were the German ones. Side deck 2 DD Crows. 2 out of the 3 top decks this format, windups and Injectors, they rely so much on the graveyard, so DD Crow kind of screws them over.
windups go Hunter, you know, DD Crow, remove that from play, or remove their rat targets. Just a really good card.
Sorry.
That's alright. Two Puppet Plants. Sams are coming back with Chain Smoke Signal back up to 2, so this is my way of dealing with them. They go Grandmaster Shin, some crap like that. You know, Puppet Plant, take control of it. Normal Blizzard, blow up their field, and you know, once you get over their first turn, Sams are pretty much screwed, so Puppet Plant's a really good side card. One Grandmo is a very good card. Gets over a lot. There's not much that can really deal with them aside from the fact like Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, all that other stuff. He runs over big synchros, big exceeds, send them back to the deck, and has your opponents waste the cards that they use to get them out. One Cyber Dragon, I decided to put this in the side deck because I was gonna get a Chimera Tech. So he's in there for like the random machine mashups like Karakuris, Machinas, stuff like that. Just use him to contact for Chimera Tech. One False Dino, another good side card. A lot of people question why I side this because Blackwing do special summon. Well, he's kind of my replacement for Royal Oppression whenever I decide to side against a super special summoning deck. You can either set him, your opponent doesn't expect it, run into him, and then destroy all the special summon monsters, or you can, you know, go herp derp, do all your good stuff, and then normal summon him and control the field from there on out. But right now, Fossil Man is a really good card in the side deck, and I wouldn't take him out. I have two Noblemans in there because I used to face GKs. I don't think they're going to be that dominant this format because they hate the whole wind-up loop, so I'm probably going to replace those with something else later on. Toon Chain Disappearance. This is a really amazing card this format because a lot of the decks out there use mini monsters to get their big monsters out. So when they go Tour Guide, they go Injectors or Windups or whatever, you can use Chain Disappearance, just get rid of the monster permanently, not just sending it to the graveyard. It removes it from the deck, hand, and the graveyard, so that's a really good card right there.
So broke. I want one.
Two Light Imprisoning Mirrors for the, because Lumina's back up to 2, so you're going to see a lot more Light Swarms. There might be some agents, if any at all, because with Earth gone, Searching's gone, but they still have the triple Hyperion, so you got something to worry about. Light Imprisoning's still good. And two Bottomless, just like to troll the meta a lot. Destroy those beat sticks that come out like Envoy or something. They can still call Prio, that's fine, but at least I won't ever have to see the monster again. So guys, that's my deck right there. Like, comment, tell me what you guys think. I really like this this deck list a lot. I don't think I'm going to be changing it that much until the new Blackwing comes out, but for right now, this is the best Blackwing deck list I think out there, or I might just be cocky, but it's a pretty good one. I'll post some duel videos later on, but this is my Blackwing deck, and thanks for watching, guys. Blackwing Servant signing out.